Hey, what's going on, everybody? XilentFlex here, and I'm here with someone very special and very intimidating in his own sense. I'm here with everybody's boy, Sawcasm, and man, it's such a pleasure to have you on here, dude. You want to say what's up to everybody?
What's going on? My name is Sawcasm, and thank you for having me on.
No problem, dude. It is a pleasure. And with that said, I want to introduce everybody to the topic for today's commentary. And Sawcasm was specifically chosen for his awesome attributes. We'll say it that way. But today's topic is just basically chasing success. And I felt genuinely, just by the way I've been analyzing Sawcasm's channel, even if you look at his Twitter, everything that he has done in terms of YouTube and social media and all that, and we're not even going to get into school. Who knows how much of a beast this guy is in school? But he's just made some gains in the YouTube community and in the social community in general. And I just wanted to bring you on here onto the show today just to kind of get your feedback and ask you, first of all, in terms of the success you've reached today, what kind of things did you do just to kind of keep yourself motivated to climbing that ladder?
Well, in terms of motivation, I think that self-improvement is pretty much the highest level that you could reach, like the highest thing that you could want, the highest thing that you could desire in terms of actually, improving yourself and ultimately improving whatever the goal is, whether it's stats in YouTube, whether it's becoming a better student, better athlete. I think if you just want to, overall better yourself as doing whatever you do, I think that the rest will just fall into place. So that's pretty much what I try to do, and I mean, it seems to be working, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah, obviously it's working really well for you. And I think actually one thing that I definitely wanted to ask you, just for my own knowledge to gain off of you, is now I don't know if you've ever really experienced any kind of downfall times where things seem to be going really well and then they're kind of not going so well. What kind of techniques or what kind of things did you just do personally to get you back into that upward momentum motion to success and just keeping your mind fresh and chasing after your dreams and stuff and success?
Absolutely, I hear that. That happens every once in a while. You get in this little slump and your mindset is just all down. But then, in terms of YouTube specifically, I try to be a little bit less selfish and think about the people that actually desire content from me. And I appreciate it. These people want to see my content, like I said, and so that kind of motivates me, just seeing them, how much they want to see me do it. Then I kind of feel like I have to put on my big boy pants and just do it for them rather than myself.
Oh, that's great, and I think that's a good driving factor. I don't know, I think your actions and just your channel as an example is kind of a self-motivating factor to guys like me and other people on YouTube, where they kind of see, I don't know, personally I feel like the YouTube community is a difficult place to grow, and it's really great to see people still making that upward approach to getting bigger on YouTube, and it kind of shows everybody else that it might seem as though the doors were closed, and not just, I mean, we're just talking about YouTube in this video, but I mean, this could apply to anything else. But it seems like the growth on YouTube is minimal, but there's people like you that are actually doing it, and I don't know, how does that feel? Like, does it feel pretty fresh? I mean, what kind of things do you tell yourself? I mean, it's got to feel pretty awesome.
I mean, it feels good. I try to not, like, I don't think I'm the most successful channel, definitely not. So I try to leave that in, that's always in the back of my mind, that I'm not the best, whatever, but it's actually kind of interesting that you mentioned that some people feel like the doors are kind of closed for YouTube. Actually, when I started, I mentioned this in the commentary recently, like the week that I started, a commentator that I really look up to, and I don't want to mention his name because I like him as a person, he's a good person, but he said that he made this commentary saying, if you want to get into YouTube now, like, you shouldn't even bother.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of not demotivated me, that actually motivated me to actually prove him wrong in a sense. So, for all you maybe starting channels, people thinking about starting a channel, I would say, it's worth a shot. You never know.
Yeah, and the thing I love about your channel, and just like, just your personality, from what I can tell from your tweets and stuff, I mean, obviously we're not like in-person homies yet, but I dig the motivation. Like, no matter what, you're always on your game with posting videos, content, tweeting, and I mean, you've always got so much interaction with your fans and stuff, and it's awesome because it's just a good example to show everybody else. I mean, I find myself sometimes where, you know, this last, it must have been a week went by, 7-8 days, and I hadn't posted a video. And, you know, sometimes it's intimidating because you see a video that you post and it doesn't go so well, so you get intimidated to post another one. But when you have guys like Sawcasm here, who's just on his game all the time, it kind of gives everybody that that ray of light at the end of the tunnel that's telling them, just like you said, chase after it if you really want it, and you can definitely achieve it. And I think that's something that you're doing right now, you know, every single day. And I had just one more question that I wanted to ask you and get your in-depth advice for everybody else, and even myself included. What kind of tips would you give to anybody for chasing after something that they want and they want to achieve it in life, and then also on YouTube? So if you can answer both, or you can answer whichever one
Okay.
you want. But
Well,
I'd love to get your insight on that.
I feel like I kind of touched on this a little bit before, so I'm gonna bring some of that back. I feel like, you know, for YouTube, people are all worried about, oh, stats. You know, my views aren't going up, whatever. My views, this, that. I need to increase my subscriber count. But I think, I was saying before, you want to kind of improve yourself as a person. That's what I kind of meant. Like, rather than focusing on the stats, the sub count, the view count, you want to try to make sure that your content is the best that you possibly can do. Like, personally, I don't think I have reached my max, you know, content level. So I'm trying to, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to focus on, rather than sub count, rather than view count, I'm trying to make myself the best possible commentator, video producer that I can do. And, you know, like I said, hopefully the rest falls in place. And, you know, sometimes it does, so.
Nothing but crystal advice from Sawcasm here. It's that was fresh as ever, dude. I think that's super awesome advice, and I think if everybody applies that to your own lives and your own aspects, we can definitely see some gains for everything that we're doing, and that's what we like to see up on my channel, and making them gains all the time. But with that said, guys, I want to take a quick second. Sawcasm, thank you so much for coming on my channel. It was your pleasure, and I would like to let you go ahead and lead this video out, and yeah, say your peace outs.
Thank you for having me. I really do appreciate it. This is an honor, being a big fan of you for a while, and that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.